Child, I don't know why y'all keep having babies by men who don't want the babies. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to It Girl Uncensored. It's your girl CC, the pop culture It Girl, and I'm back with another video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Negro Shenanigans. I am extremely tired because I work at the plant. So Operation Get CC out the plant and hit that like and subscribe button. We are a growing channel over here.
It's because I'm growing, and so are you.
And guess what, you guys? We made it to 1,000 subscribers. So my voice is a little hoarse, not a little, a lot. So sometimes I may have to talk in my lower register for the duration of this video, but sometimes it goes high pitched because that's like my normal register that I usually talk in. I don't know why my voice is hoarse, but whatever. Shout out to everyone who continues to support me and all my future subscribers. Welcome to the Negro Shenanigans. Come on. My room's a mess, child. Don't look around. And then I ain't got my LED lights on because they broke, so I gotta need some new ones. So whatever. Anyway, we are here. I told y'all we're gonna have a theme song. It's coming. So shout out to you guys for holding your girl down. Let's get into this foolery because I don't want to spend too much time on this. And some of y'all may not like what I gotta say, and I don't give a damn. So let's get into this mess. So Anthony Edwards played for the Minnesota Timberwolves, right? He's 23 years old. And he is in a custody battle, or should I say a child support battle, with baby mama Ayesha Howard, who has a child with rapper Lil Baby. Well, all day long it's been across the blogs that he said he does not want any visitation. He don't want custody, visitation. He don't want nothing to do with this baby. Well, he told her that he didn't want nothing to do with this baby when she was pregnant, okay? So it seems like everyone is kind of split on how to feel about the situation. The other big thing is she moved to California so she can get a bigger payout for child support, but that motion was denied. So actually that was a win for Anthony because they can see that basically she's just trying to get more money, so she only moved there for that sole purpose. That's just not where her residence is. She really, I believe, lived in Georgia or something. So before I give my commentary, I want to give a little backstory on Anthony Edwards and his super sperm, okay? Anthony Edwards, he's 23 years old, all right? He has a baby mama named Shannon Jackson. She's already a baby mama to rapper Chief Keef. And that little boy looks just like his daddy. Okay, so if him and Shannon was together in 2020, so he was about maybe 19 or so. So, you know, he was a little young and she was headed into her 30s at that time. So that's interesting. But anywho, so they get together, go public 2020. Has his first child in 2023, but not with Shannon. It's with a woman named Deja, who was 34. Now Deja, she wasn't to be played with. Anthony said that she was calling his business associates and just sending unsolicited text messages and just basically just threatening and just she was trying to get a hold of this man because he wasn't trying to claim that baby, okay? Then a month later, after the first baby with another woman who's not his girlfriend Shannon, he has a son by Alexandria. Not sure how old Alexandria is. So if that was September, then that would have been October. So then December, okay, Paige, who's 31, Paige Jordan, she was offered $100,000 to get rid of the baby. I guess there was text messages that was put out by Deja because it was basically she's telling him she basically didn't want to get the abortion because she had an abortion 2 years prior with her son. So clearly she was further along to know that it was a son when she had that abortion. So he just really didn't give a damn. I guess she ends up ultimately getting it done, but he got put out on blast. Hey, that's the third woman so far that was pregnant. Then 3 months after that scandal, his long-suffering girlfriend Shannon finally gets pregnant and have their kid, okay? Which I believe is the daughter. That's 4 women that he had pregnant within a span of 6 months, okay? It's a lot going on. It's a lot of unprotection going on, okay? A lot of clubs getting shot down. 7 months later, he get Ayesha Howard pregnant. Ayesha got a baby by Lil Baby, okay? He love a baby mama, don't he? And he love a woman in her 30s. And she's well into her 30s. She's like 37, 38 years old. A couple of months ago, text messages was put out where he was telling her to get rid of the baby. And she was just like, listen, this is what it is. This is where we at. He's like, listen, I don't want to be in this child's life. Like, it's not happening. And she just like, you gonna have to deal with God. I don't understand the science of that. Let's just have a conversation. This man don't want to be a part of any of these other outside kids' lives, okay? Here's my thing. I am never going to understand as a woman why you would want to bring life into the world on purpose by somebody who don't want it. Hear me out, ladies, before y'all get to yelling at me in the chat. There are multiple circumstances where I can see why someone will go through with it. So let's say you don't believe in getting rid of the baby. Sure. But I just don't understand going through so much turmoil. Because if you wasn't so money hungry, you would just focus on raising the child by yourself if having the baby is that important to you. I don't think that having a child was important to these women, i.e. Ayesha, so let's just stick with her. Because you clearly want to get paid out of this. I believe if he wasn't who he was and he was just some regular dude on the street, she probably would have sent that baby up to God. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. Why put yourself in that position? And I'm gonna get on him because this is not bashing the woman. This is more so, I'm trying to understand the psyche. There's never been anything in me that made me want to have, first of all, I barely even want damn kids, okay? But I cannot picture anybody I've been with where I was comfortable enough to have a baby and be okay. Like me personally, I don't want to have a kid until I am able to take care of this kid financially on my own. I feel like it's important to have the mindset of being by yourself just in case. It don't matter if you married. It don't matter if you have a relationship. Anything can happen which could lead you to be by yourself or a single mother. So I personally feel like if you can help it, because things happen, I'm not knocking y'all. If you can help it, how about wait until you're able to take care of the kid financially on your own, because you just never know what situation you may run into, okay? I would never want to have a kid, and it's so public, with somebody who is so vocal about not wanting to be a part of my kid's life, and she has a daughter. Not to say that it would have mattered, but so you're about to raise another woman. This baby is already about to be in therapy, and she ain't even been here that damn long. This kid had therapy bills in the womb. So now she has to grow up knowing that her birth father wants absolutely nothing to do with her. And that she got other siblings out there and he don't want shit to do with them either. Now this fool Ayesha get her raggedy ass. She ain't did nothing to me for me to call her raggedy. But this is just dumb. So she's up in the comments on Neighborhood Talk talking about everybody stressing how kids need a father. No, kids need good fathers. And if one's intentions are not to be such, then his existence is pointless anyway. Moving right along. Girl. And then she said, sucker free is the best way to be. Anyways, you're raising a kid. The examples need to be great. And a million comments couldn't change my stance on that. Is that the girl? So the other baby, which baby mama says, oh, that's that one. Hold on. I know that one. Okay, that's Alexandria. Okay, I think that's that second baby that he had. She commented, I guess, to Ayesha and said that part, he not in his son's life either. And that's when Ayesha responds to girl and say, sucker free is the best way to be. Anyways, you're raising a king. The example need to be great, and a million comments couldn't change my stance on that. Link up, sis. First of all, you talking about some sucker free. This is the most sucker shit that y'all can do. Like, how are y'all okay with this? If I feel like that. And then let's get on him. Everybody, A lot of people, including women, are kind of like siding with. Some of them are siding with him, Anthony. I'm not siding with him, but I'm also not mad at what he's saying. And this is what, hear me out. Is he trash? Yes. Yes, he is trash. You are. And you're trash because you played a part in creating these children. Anytime that you are having intercourse, you are going to run the risk of catching something. Whether that something is a baby or an STD. And I'm surprised, it wouldn't be surprised if you caught that too. Because you're having lots of multiple unprotected sex all up and through with each other. Because all these babies is back to back. And these are the ones that got. We don't know about the others who either didn't get pregnant or that you're just sleeping with. Everybody involved, anytime you lay down with anybody, you are at risk of producing a child. Even if you use a condom, they break. So you are always at risk. So, for y'all saying that, no, he's not trash, he told them up front. No, because he knows the risk of having a kid when you have unprotected sex, or having sex at all, knowing that you got somebody at home, you are trash because you took the risk anyway, continuously to take the risk. You didn't learn your lessons at all. Especially if Ayesha had the baby 7 months later, you hadn't learned your lesson from like the first 2 baby mamas. That's a gap. Okay? Because I believe they said Ayesha had the baby 7 months after his girlfriend Shannon did. And I believe Shannon had her baby like around March. Either way it go, you hadn't learned your lesson. So you are trash because you don't want to deal with the responsibilities of your actions. So for that, you will always be trash. Because like Ayesha did, she wasn't wrong. You're going to have to eventually like come to terms with that in your life. However, he don't feel no ways tied. You talking about something you got to deal with God and all that. He don't give a damn about none of that. If the man said he don't want to be a part of these kids' life, he don't want to be a part of their kids' life. Period. So now you're subjecting your kids to public scrutiny and embarrassment and lots of money in therapy. Okay? And then not having a father figure in the kid's life, we don't know how these kids gonna grow up to be. You're trying to get a higher amount. That's where it's giving like it's about money. Let's be real. You want to sleep with the athlete and you want to you want to get that check. Y'all don't want to be real about it. I want the women who do it and be real about it. Just like, yeah, I got them. Period. Like, just be real that y'all raising cash registers. I am so terrified of being in that position. And then it's like down to the child support. It's like, y'all should want to just, I have a weird take. I feel weird when it comes down to child support. Because on one hand, it's like, I get it. But at the same time, it's like, either way it go, you are solely responsible for your child because you're the mother, you're the primary. So no matter what, if he doesn't pay anything, what are you going to do for the child? Because there's always a risk that you ain't gonna get shit from the daddy. Which is why I don't understand why it's women that's not in the limelight, that's just like ain't got no money. And y'all just want to constantly have babies by, guys who ain't got shit. And then I would not want to have a kid with somebody who doesn't want to like acknowledge my kid. Like, that's gonna be like, I just wouldn't want that for my child. I just wouldn't want to be in a position. So therefore, I wouldn't even want to lay with nobody who would do that. Lucky for me, I do feel like anybody that I've ever been with, they will be great providers and great father figures. However, there's not one man that I've been with that I have felt comfortable with the slip up. Where like if even with me thinking about it, it's like, ooh, if I slipped up, it's kind of like I would be terrified. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't never met no man that made me be like, yeah, I want a kid. Because I'm a person who's just all about my career. And I just started entertaining the idea of even bringing a child into the world at like my late 20s when I was in a relationship. So like for me, I'm still terrified. I'm still trying to get my coins together now. So I still can't fathom the idea of me being a mama and I'm in my 30s. But the one I got right now that I'm talking to, he may get me. I'm just playing. I need somebody who's going to be a great father. I would never want to bring a kid into the world and have them know that their dad didn't want them in their life. And I ain't gonna hold y'all up. If I was to ever be in that situation, because sometimes the daddy would be on board and they switch up. I would have to lie to my kid, baby, your daddy died. Or like I couldn't fathom telling my kid that your daddy didn't want nothing to do with you. Because I know what that does to the mental. It was done to me. So it's like, I've been there. So it's kind of like that. Women do not realize, y'all don't be realizing what y'all be doing when y'all be having kids. Like, y'all be really affecting y'all kids. And then the things that y'all say, and then just no telling how the conversation's going to go around the house when they get older, and you bad mouthing the daddy. But then it's like, what part did your mama play in? You know what I'm saying? And so they say kids is blessings. They say that. That's what they say, right? Kids is blessings. I just wouldn't want this to be so public. Like, oh my God, I'm curious to see how this is going to happen. So all in all, where my stance is with it is that everybody wrong, but Ayesha can't get mad though because he told you up front that he didn't want nothing to do with this baby. He told you up early. You knew what it was. So I don't have any outrage about him saying, oh, I don't want visitation right. I don't want nothing to do with none of the kids and this kid. And I don't feel no ways tired about it. Because you ain't feel no ways tired about him sleeping with him. You knew he had a girl. You knew that. You didn't feel no ways tired about sleeping with him unprotected. And he don't feel no ways tired about being in your child life. He said, child, who the daddy? He said he the daddy in spirit, not in flesh. You better off finding somebody regular that's willing to step up to the plate and be a father figure. And you better find them early. While these kids are still babies, I hope y'all do find somebody that is willing to step up to the plate, be in those kids' life, be a father figure. And even if it don't work out between you and whoever the mystery man that I'm trying to, manifest for y'all to take over as a father figure for these kids, I hope that if it don't work out, that they still continue to be a father figure. Okay? They continue their stepdaddy duties because they took on that role as a father. Po kids. These po kids. Baby, I am terrified. Niggas been plotting on my uterus forever. Okay? Ever. And cause I'm gonna tell you what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to court. I ain't doing none of that. I'm just not doing it. If I have to go to court to get you to take care of your kids, then there was a lapse of judgment in me when we were having sex. And why I chose you. There was definitely a lapse of judgment on my end. So call me crazy, and I'm not knocking y'all. Y'all want to go ahead and get child support from the daddy or whoever you lay down with, and that's on y'all. But I just wouldn't be going. I don't want to go through any of that at all. Like, I just don't want to. I just rather be able to afford to have the kid on my own, and regardless if I have to be a single mother, I want to be able to make sure the kids, because the baby got to have regardless. And what you do, you just do. And what you do, I'm not about to force no nigga to be no daddy. Okay, y'all, I'm editing this video, but what I also meant to add was that I would rather be able to work out some type of financial situation with the father outside of the court. So I'm not just saying I don't want anything from the dad, or I'm not going to at least try. I would just hope that the guy that I end up having a kid with, we could work out some type of financial situation versus then going to the court. You know what I'm saying? No, that's just me. That's just it. I would have to take that internal L. Like, damn, that was a lapse of judgment. I didn't see that. That was a red flag I kind of overlooked. He didn't seem like he would be somebody that would just abandon his child. That's where I'm at with it. He told all y'all up front that he don't want these damn kids. And what y'all see in him? Money. that y'all not getting. Because it's unclear if he's getting money for the other kids, you know? And then Shannon, don't feel sorry for her because she had a video a couple of months ago talking about she don't feel no ways tired either. She don't care. She do not care. She said she's not, that man is in the NBA. She ain't leaving him. She is not leaving that man. Okay? She is just to go. That's what you do when you run the risk of, when you dating somebody in the NBA or when you dating a high profile athlete, you know, she know the risks. I hope everybody's healthy and y'all ain't catching nothing. Or y'all just take y'all antibiotics and get rid of, and it's a short term situation because y'all trading a lot of fluids. Somebody got something up in there. Y'all got something for sure. Y'all caught something for sure. For sure. And I bet this ain't gonna be his last time. This is not gonna be his last time. This nigga did not learn his lesson. And he's 23 years old. Oh baby, please. If you think he's about to go through life like in the next decade in the NBA and not have any more of these situations happen, please. Please. Y'all crazy as hell. Never put myself in this position. Tell me what y'all think. Do y'all feel like Ayesha are y'all supporting her? Are y'all in support of Anthony saying that he don't want nothing to do with these damn kids? Are you on either one side? Tell me what you think in the comments. And please like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to bed with my dog because I ain't got no baby. Okay? And I ain't got to worry about hunting my baby daddy down. My son don't even have a father. My son don't even... Tico, where you at? Come here, baby. My baby don't... You see, my baby don't even have a dad. My baby don't even have a daddy. Okay? This is Tico. This is Benjamin Sicarius Gooden, a.k.a. Tico. And he ain't got no daddy, okay? Now, there been dudes that be trying to claim him, okay? I check it up on their son. I want to see my daddy. I want to see my son. And it's just like, nah. You know what I'm saying? When the right man come into our life, then we can talk about it. But I'm a single mother, too. And I ain't hunting up. Ain't that right? So we gonna be alright. That's my baby mama. Anyway, it's your girl CC with Igor Uncensored on my back.